Hi everyone, in this video I will be solving two challenging questions involving surds. So let's look at our first challenge. The number in the rectangle on the side of the triangle is the sum of the numbers at the adjacent vertices. Find the value of x, the value of y, and the value of z. So the question is trying to say that when we try to add up the number in between the vertices, which means if we add x and y, we'll be getting the number in the rectangle, and if we try to add x and z, we'll be getting this number 17 minus 10 surd 2. And if we try to add y and z, we'll be getting this number in this rectangle, 20 minus 3 surd 2. So the pattern that we can conclude is we need to solve x, y, and z through simultaneous equation. So first, we can try to list down all possible equation that we can get from these diagram. So first, let's try to add x and z. So if we try to add x and z, we will be getting this surd, right, which is 17 minus 10 surd 2. This is equation number 1. Now let's try to add z and y. So if we try to add z plus with y, we will be getting 20 minus 3 surd 2. Next, if we try to add y and x, y plus with x, we will be getting 13 plus with surd 2. So what we can see is we do have three equations with three unknown, correct? So we have x, y, and z. Now we need to pick two of the equations separately. So in this situation, I'm simply trying to pick equation number 1 and equation number 2. So let me rewrite equation number 1, which is x plus z equals to 17 minus 10 surd 2, and equation number 2, which is z plus with y equals to 20 minus 3 surd 2. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to make one of the subject from either equation number 1 or equation number 2, and then move everything to right hand side. For example, if I want to pick equation number 1, so I need to pick something as a subject where the subject I can replace it in equation number 2. So in equation number 1, we do have two unknowns, x and y. If I make x as the subject, x equals to something 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 in respect to z. Why am I saying in respect to z? Because z I'll be moving to right hand side. If I make z equals to something 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 in respect to x, which means I'll be having two different equations with different unknown as the subject. If x is the subject in respect to z, since if I want to move z to right hand side, I can't substitute z inside equation number 2 because equation number 2 has z and y as its unknown. So which means I need to substitute something that has z with it, which means I need to make z as the subject. If I make z as the subject, I can substitute the value of z, which I'm trying to find here, inside this. So that is my aim right now. That's what I'm going to do. So whereby now we got to know that we need to pick z as the subject, correct? So let's pick z as a subject from equation number 1. So let me write it from equation number 1. So if I make z as a subject, so copy everything, 17 minus 10 surd 2. This x, I need to move it to right hand side, so it's going to be negative x, correct? So this is going to be equation number 3. Now this equation number 3, I can simply substitute inside equation number 2 because it has z also inside it, correct? So instead of z, I can substitute the value of z inside equation number 2, correct, in this position, right? So we can substitute equation number 3 inside equation number 2. That's what we're going to do now. So instead of z, try to write the value of z, which is 17 minus 10 surd 2 minus x. Sorry, the value of x, z supposed to be everything. Surd 2. Sorry, I made a small mistake. It's supposed to be everything, not only the surd. It's supposed to be 17 minus 10 surd 2 minus with x, everything. So 10 surd 2 minus 17 minus 10 surd 2 minus x, and then continue plus with y. This is supposed to be the value of z, correct? So plus with y, and then equals to 20 minus 3 surd 2. So let's name this as equation number 4. Now as we can see here, we got one equation with two unknowns, which is x and y. One equation with two unknown, correct? Now this thing, let me simplify this first. Okay, so if I open bracket, there's no change in the sign. X plus with y equals to 20 minus 3 surd 2. So I want to remain this x and y in left hand side, so it's going to be negative x plus with y. So 20 minus 3 surd 2 minus with 17, and then plus with 10 surd 2, because it's 17, if I move to right it's going to be negative, and negative 10 surd 2 if I move to right it's going to be positive 10 surd 2. Alright, so negative x plus with y equals to 20 minus 17, we're going to get 3. So negative 3 surd 2 plus with 10 surd 2, we're going to get plus 7 surd 2. Just in this situation we can simply assume this surd 2 as an unknown. Okay, this 3 surd 2, if you want to do plus 10 surd 2, right, we can simply assume this surd 2 as an unknown. We can treat it as a, b, x, anything. Just assume this, if it's 3x plus with 10x, we're going to get 7x, correct? Because 10 minus 3 is 7, so 7x. The same thing, if 3 surd 2 plus with 10 surd 2, we're going to get 7 surd 2. So that's how I got this 7 surd 2 here. Alright, let me work this first. Okay, so that is done. So that's all. I managed to simplify this. So this is going to be equation number 4 as well, right? I just simplified this long equation into this small equation. I did simplify this, that's all. But still it does remain as equation number 4. Now since I managed to solve for equation number 1 and number 2, I managed to get one equation with two unknown. Now I can compare equation 4 with equation 3. Let me write. So equation 3, hold on, let me rewrite first using different color so easier. So equation 4, negative x plus with y equals to 3 plus 7 surd 2, and equation 3 is y plus x equals to 13 plus surd 2. 13 plus with surd 2. So this one is equation 4, right? And this one is equation 3, the main equation, equation 3. So if you try to compare these two equations, we managed to know that both has x and y, which means we got two equation, two unknown. Now we can simply solve, we can simply do another simplification using simultaneous method, and then we can manage to find what is x and what is y. So let's pick one of the equation. For example, if I want to pick equation 4, the top one again, okay. Why is it too bold? Maybe this. So I'll be getting negative x plus y equals to 3 plus 7 surd 2. Maybe I want to pick y as a subject. It's the same if you pick x or y as a subject. So why am I picking y as a subject? Because y has a positive in front of it. So it will I'll be getting y equals to something straight away in positive form. If I want to pick negative, I'll be getting negative x equals to something. Then I need to move this negative one more time. So it's like two different. I need to do extra one more work. So in order for me to prevent myself from doing extra work, I'm just simply going to pick something that has a positive in front of it, which is positive y. So if I pick y as the subject, copy back again everything, 3 plus 7 surd 2, and then move this negative x to right hand side where you'll be getting positive x. Now we got, this is I can name it as equation 5. I got one equation where y is the subject. Now I can substitute this y, the value of y, sorry, not y, the value of y inside the equation number 3, the second one, correct? So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, substitute y, equation 5, substitute inside equation number 3, where I'm going to get, instead of y, I'm going to write 3 plus 7 surd 2 plus x, and then plus, continue, plus x, plus equals to 13 plus surd 2. So let's solve this. If I open brackets, it's going to be the same, right? So never mind, I'll just write it first to avoid careless mistakes. Plus x plus with x equals to 13 plus surd 2. So x plus x equals to 2x, correct? Let me copy back this thing, 13 plus surd 2. Everything else I want to move to right hand side. Positive 3, it's going to be negative 3 if I move to right hand side, and positive 7 surd 2 is going to be negative 7 surd 2. Alright, So 2x is equals to 13 minus 3 equals to 10 plus with surd 2 minus 7 surd 2, which means 1 minus 7 is negative, correct? Is 1 minus 7 is negative 6 surd 2. Makes sense? Yes, correct. Negative 6 surd 2. If I simplify, it's going to be 10 minus 3 surd 2. Alright. So what else can we do here? What else can we do here? Sorry, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be 6, not 3. Correct. Negative 6 surd 2, not 3 surd 2. Alright, I can take x, divide everything with these two. Correct. These two, if I want to move to the right hand side, I need to divide it. So what I can do is I can simply split these two into fraction, 10 over 2 over 6 over 2 surd 2. Correct. So I'm going to get 5, I'm going to get 3. So the answer is 5 minus 3 surd 2. That's it. That is the answer for x. We cannot stop there. Once we got the answer for x, we need to find what is y and z. Correct. So in order to find y, let's look at it. Okay, in order to find y, yes, this is equation 5. So we can substitute the value of x. We can substitute the value of x that we found just now inside this equation 5. Correct. If we substitute the value of x, we can get what is y. So let's find it out. So y is equals to 3. I'm going to copy back everything. 3 plus 7 surd 2. Instead of x, let's write this value that we found just now. Plus with 5 minus 3 surd 2. I'm not writing any bracket because it's a positive here. Even if I open bracket, it's going to remain the same. Alright. So 3 plus 5 equals to 8. 7 minus 3 is going to be 4. Positive 4 surd 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. Yes, correct. This is the answer for y. Now, if I want to find z, I need to substitute the x value that I found just now inside equation number 3. So, let me rewrite this. Z equals to 17 minus 10 surd 2, and then minus with x. Now it's minus, so I need to write, I need to put a bracket, because when I open bracket, the sign is going to change. So the x value that we found just now was 5 minus 3 surd 2, close bracket. Now let's open bracket. 17 minus 10 surd 2 is going to be negative 5. Negative is going to be positive 3 surd 2. Alright, we need to be very cautious whenever you want to do this. Just remember, whenever you see a negative, simply put a bracket. If it's a positive, maybe no need to put bracket, because even if you open brackets, it's not going to change anything. So 17 minus with 5, we're going to get 12. So negative 10 plus with 3, we're going to get negative 7 surd 2. Correct, right? Yes, correct. Negative 7 surd 2. So yeah, that is the answer. We managed to find what is the answer for z. We managed to find what is the answer for y, and we managed to find what is the answer for x. Now let's look at second challenge. This design is made from one blue circle, 4 orange circles, and 16 green circles. The circles touch each other given that the radius of each green circle is 1 unit, which means the radius of the green circle, the radius, alright, is 1 unit. Find the exact radius of the orange circle and the blue circle. This question seems to be complicated, but we need to try to visualize how the concept is actually working. So let me try to redraw the orange and green circle. Just assume the orange to be red for now, and sorry, I'm not getting the perfect circle here. That's okay. Alright, and it's filled up by green circles, correct? Alright, I'm so sorry for my drawing, which is very bad, I know, but it's okay. For now, let's try to focus on this. So now they did give that the radius of the green circle is 1, correct? So the radius is 1, and if we try to relate from the center point of this orange circle, we can connect the center point of the orange circle and center point of the two green circles. That's what we need to do. So if we connect to all these 3 vertices to each other, we're going to get one right angle, one triangle with one right angle triangle, correct? So we got to know that this length and this length supposed to be the same, because if the distance is from center of the orange circle to center of the green circle, and center from orange circle to center of the subsequent green circle, so the distance is going to be the same, or the length. All right, and we got to know that the radius is 1, which means from here to here it's supposed to be 1. It's touching each other, correct? It's supposed to be touching each other here, and here from this touch point to next radius, so to the next center point is also 1, the distance, because the radius is 1, correct? So the total length is 2. So this one we don't know, we just name it as x, and we just name it as x, and using Pythagoras theorem we can find it, correct? X square plus x square equals to 2 square, right? X square plus x square equals to 2 square. So 2x square equals to 4, and x square equals to 2. If I bring to right hand side, it's going to be 2, and x equals to surd 2, which means the value of x is equals to surd 2. Sorry, this thing is supposed to be surd 2, correct? Okay, since the value from this point to this point is surd 2, we already found it, and we got to know that we need to find the radius of the orange circle, correct? And the distance from this center point to this point is also 1. Why? Because it's the radius of the green circle, correct? So if you try to add this digit 1 with the value of x we found, which is surd 2, we're going to get the radius of the orange circle to be 1 plus surd 2. That is the answer for a 1 plus with surd 2. Okay, it seems to be complicated, but you try to visualize it one more time. Okay, this one's supposed to be the length from this point to this point, supposed to be surd 2. I just taught you how to find it, right? And the distance from this point, the center to another touch point, is supposed to be 1, because the radius of green circle is 1. When we try to add them together, we're going to get 1 plus surd 2. So the radius of the orange circle supposed to be 1 plus surd 2. So the same concept we need to use to find the radius of the blue circle. Okay, let's try to do it. Alright, now we got to know that the radius of the orange circle is from here to here, okay, is equals to 1 plus surd 2, correct? So let's draw a triangle from the center point of the blue circle to center point of orange and center point of the next orange. Okay, we got to know that this thing is 1 plus with surd 2. Alright, and this thing supposed to be equivalent to each other, right? So we're going to find what is y right now. Okay, alright, so y square plus with y square is equals to 1 plus surd 2 square. So now what we can do is we can just add this y square and y square together, so it's going to be 2y square. And once we found this 2y square, we can simply divide these two, we can bring these two to the right hand side by dividing 2 on left and right, correct? So it's going to be y square equals to 1 plus with surd 2 square over 2. And if we want to expand the bracket, it's going to be 1 plus with 1 plus with 2 surd 2 plus with surd 2 times surd 2 is going to give us 2 over 2. So it's going to be 3 plus 2 surd 2 over 2 y square. So y is going to be square root 3 plus 2 surd 2 over 2. Okay, it's very simple actually, because when you want to bring the square to the other side, you need to surd everything, correct? But that's the answer to find y. We cannot stop right there. We found y right now, which is the answer that we found, which is square root 3 plus 2 surd 2 over 2, correct? Which is from, I'll change color, from this point to this point, but from this to this point is 1 plus surd 2, correct? So we need to add with another 1 plus surd 2. So let's do it. So the radius of blue circle, okay, equals to y plus with 1 plus surd 2, where y is square root 3 plus 2 surd 2 over 2. Alright, and then plus with 1 plus surd 2. Okay, hold on. So that's the answer for this question. We can just leave it like this, or we can further simplify this answer. If you ask me, it's okay to leave like this also, since we got the answer, it's good enough. Alright, so That's all from me. Thank you.